Because we just had some Swedish clients out, and they were they said like in Sweden, you know, your house has to be painted at a certain time and it has to be a certain colour and everything's, you know, got to be 100%.
There's no grey areas. It's black, grey, white.
Yeah. And they couldn't actually get their heads around the.
This is Spain. It's not Sweden, for example.
No, Sweden is a very special. The price on a house, if you see it in a real estate agent, it's a start price, and then people bid each other up.
And it goes, it doesn't go down, it goes up.
I looked at a house that was priced at 300,000 Swedish. That's about 30,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And it ended up being sold at 120,000 pounds.
Wow. Well, that's stupid.
It's
though,
very
isn't it?
easy to be a real estate agent down there. Just set the price low, and then
sit back.
It up.
Yeah.
And enjoy.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy though, isn't it?
It is, but all houses are like that. And actually, you do it on SMS and you do it on email.
Really?
So you just sit in your living room and bid up an SMS.
Wow.
Quick text.
Yeah. Then you spend another 100,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Madness. So we should get some good views when we get above Albondon with all the snow on the Sierra Nevadas.
Yeah. It's there all year round, isn't it?
Well, not far off. Last year was there for a good 9 months, wasn't it?
It was a bad winter last year. But I think it was the same all over Europe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As bad as in harsh?
Well, the worst
rain.
raining probably directing 60, or the worst winter, 60 years.
Oh, okay.
But saying that, we need the rain because otherwise it's going to become just a barren desert.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can see how green it is.
Yeah, It's beautiful now, yeah.
I mean, the hottest it gets where we are on the coast, where you've just met us, 30, 32. So everyone comes from Granada and Sevilla and Madrid because it's 40 plus.
Yeah, it is,
And you get a sea breeze, it's 10 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, our son lived in Granada for 4 years, didn't he? And Alex, the daughter.
Yeah.
And it gets extremes. I mean, you can get snow in Granada. You know, it can be -6, whatever. And in the summer, it's the other end of the spectrum. It's 41, 42, and it's like, whoa.
I think that's like where the cave houses are. I think you can actually get snow up there, can't you?
Yeah, okay.
Baffa.
The only thing in those areas is there's lots of, generally is in Spain, but there's lots of gypsies.
Gitano.
And if you're not going to be in the property, I mean, it's the same, whatever.
The same worldwide, though, isn't it?
They said that they were actually at the moment trying to throw out the gypsies from the caves that has been left.
Yeah.
Because they live in left caves.
Yeah.
But,
it's going to be very difficult, isn't it? I should imagine.
Yeah. They can move into your house when you're not there.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you've got to try and get them out. If they've got children, it's even more difficult because to throw children onto the street, it's not like throwing just adults.
You never, the golden rule, never get into a legal dispute in Spain, or because it could take years. So.
Yeah.
I think if you go into it with your eyes wide open, then fine. But you always, if you're buying somewhere a little bit inland or a little bit more remote, it pays to have someone checking it on a regular basis, and just make friends with the neighbours even, and just say, can you go and do this?
Just have a look.
Yeah.
Once a week, once a fortnight.
That's an English guy's bought he bought 7 years ago, not through us, but he bought directly off a Spanish man, and he's just 2 big houses. And they're close to a village, and they've got neighbours next door.
Well, it's a hamlet,
and he's not been living in it, and he's been broken into. So you got to.
But like the Spanish said to us,
but he's never paid anyone to look after it.
You should have had someone just going in, and people see it's being opened and closed.
That's the main thing.
But the fella's not even got a lawyer, has he?
No.
Which is even more worrying.
In this place, is there a problem with people breaking into houses?
No, I mean, we've got... How many properties do we own now?
We've got about 10 properties.
We've got 10 properties, and touch wood, We've had no problems, and some of ours haven't been occupied for, well, the Cortijo, for example. Yeah, touch wood. We've got a couple of village houses, apartments, and no.
Well, do we rent them out? Is it?
Yeah, we rent a lot out, yeah. We were lucky, we came here 10 years ago and things were, sorry about that, things were a lot cheaper.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they went up and now they're coming back down to more realistic levels.
More realistic.
Yeah, there's a lot of unemployment at the moment.
Oh, it's terrible here, yeah.
Well, the UK is the same, isn't it? It's not good.
Okay, I heard in Spain it's about 20%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In West at the caves I looked, it was about 50%.
Really?
Yeah.
It's,
In Denmark at the moment it's just under 10%.
yeah, it's quite good, good employment really, isn't it?
That's probably just the people, the 10% is probably the people who don't want to work.
It is. Yeah.
Lazy people.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Mostly immigrants.
Yeah, who want to get the money off the government.
Yeah. That's why they come to Denmark.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in Norway.
Torben was saying that, wasn't
Norway, it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Norway.
He said there's no unemployment, very little unemployment in Norway.
In Norway? No.
Yeah. Oh, that's the people just bought off us, I think it's very good. Where else?
Ireland's bad, Portugal's bad.
I think Sweden's pretty good, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think so.
There's actually a bus service up and down, which is good.
Okay. I'm not planning to drive any buses.
No. You don't fancy being a bus driver?
It's much cheaper just to rent a car when you're down here.
You've got that place that's in the dip by Peter Smith's place. One with the keys in the animal pen.
Yeah, but it needs a lot of work.
Yeah, it does.
It's too much. We're going to this is wine country here, so there's lots of the vineyards and all the local wines made here, and it's quite famous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's won quite a few awards, and obviously certain wines, not all of it.
No, of course.
So it's got no chemicals in it.
It's just sun, water, and grapes.
And there's so many different ones, you never seem to get the same one, do you?
They're all different. Beautiful. Do you reckon from this altitude, when it's a clear day, you can see the Atlas Mountains in Morocco?
Yeah, it's a bit
It's a bit of a heat haze, isn't there? Mist. That's Albondon. I mean, since we've moved it, it's actually grown. It was only really that part on the right. But then they built new apartments because of the views down the valley.
Yeah.
And a lot of Spanish have bought up there as holiday homes. They'll come from maybe Granada or, I don't know, wherever.
You don't mind these roads then, Michael, no?
No,
they don't.
They're beautiful. There's no traffic jam. There's no traffic lights.
We haven't met a car yet.
No, exactly. Don't open your mouth. You might find a big truck broke down.
It's a while since we've been up here, isn't it?
Just a touch.
The road's full.
Yeah, it's a road slip there.
Yeah, it's water, isn't it?
Yeah, it must
Due to
have.
rain.
It's probably from
last year.
Last year, even, yeah, because so many roads collapsed that they had to they're only slowly getting them repaired. The main motorway nearly was shut once, wasn't it? Which was never heard of before. So they've strengthened it all now, and the machines, what they called?
Oh, they pile drive, don't they? Like a pecker.
And like filling them with tons